1, 2, testing 1, 2. Ooh, testing 1, 2. I don't know about y'all, but ooh, I'm still full from yesterday. Lord have mercy. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, Lord? I'm still like full from yesterday. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, y'all just don't know. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the day after Christmas. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Welcome to the day after Christmas, everybody. Oh, I see Reese Cup is here, Auntie P, we Aunt Erica. Hey, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Woo, child. Lord, get me through, Lord. Whatever it is, just get me through. Oh, all right, y'all. We're going to talk about what did you contribute to Christmas dinner yesterday? What did you cook? What was Christmas dinner like? Did you go see your family? If you did, was there plenty of food? And what did the family bring? You know, we're going to talk about that. Oh, Lord, the stomach. Y'all just don't know. Joseph,
Yes,
you need an echo?
I
Okay.
do.
Must be too. Hold on.
He shall come the law.
Joseph.
Yes. Is that better?
Um,
Can they
um,
hear me?
testing.
Can y'all hear me? Put thumbs up if you can hear me.
Testing 1, 2.
It's there again.
Yeah, every time I turn you up. Hold on. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
Hey,
Can everybody hear you?
can y'all hear me? Hey, Erica. Hey, Roxanne.
Testing. I hear you.
Can y'all hear me? Hey, Erica. Hey, Roxanne.
Testing. I hear you.
Hey, hey, James Sutter.
Hey, Erica. Hey, Roxanne. Testing. I hear you.
Hey, James Sutter. Well, they put a thumbs up that they can hear me. Oh, why is that so late? Well, they put a thumbs up that they can hear me. Oh, why is that so late? Well, they put a thumbs up that they can hear me. Oh, why is that so late? Tramel. Oh, why is that so late? Tramel.
I don't know what's going on, Joseph. I don't know what's going on. So
Tramel.
I don't know what's going on, Joseph. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. You got to come up with it.
Lord's house.
Testing one,
We shall
two.
a kind of love. Come on up
I
and
said say something.
Lord's
I ain't say
house.
sing something.
We shall a kind of love. Robo Shanda, Bobo
Testing one,
Shai,
two. Testing
kind
one,
of
two.
love.
Testing.
I had to forever come.
Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Okay. I
That's
guess we
better.
all right. I
Yeah,
guess
because
we
we
all
had
right.
too many pages open, like Roxanne said.
Huh?
It was what Roxanne said. It was too many pages. When I came on the StreamYard, it opened like two things.
Oh, okay. Well, we're back. We're back.
Well, it works now. Hey,
Okay.
everybody.
Take all this out of here.
Hey, day after Christmas, people.
Oh, God. Hey, yeah, hey.
How you doing?
Day after Christmas, people. Oh, we're going to talk about it today. All right.
Hey, Tyrone and Famous.
Y'all ready?
Hey, James Sutter.
All right. Here we go.
Erica, Roxanne, Reese Cub.
Well, I'm here on camp for Joseph. So
They don't see you, though.
they'll see me in a minute.
Okay, there you go.
They'll see me. They'll see me in my luxurious long hair.
You can't really tell.
Mm.
Oh, now you can when you shake it.
Yeah, got it.
It need to be in your eye.
I don't need it to be.
He gonna give me some hair, y'all, and I told him I want it in my eye.
I don't need it in my eye.
Because I gotta just keep swiping it out my eye like I'm important.
This is supposed to be like it's supposed to be one of those hairstyles that's very low maintenance, and stuff. It's supposed to make me like I got Indian in my family and things.
I want that same hairstyle, but I want to go into the left.
To the left.
So it can be in my eye.
Also, you want it so it can be hanging all over here like this.
If you give me hair, it's gonna be long.
Giving the girls tangy slush.
When you finish with me, honey, I'm gonna look like I'm a Latino.
Oh, really?
Because I'm getting me some wet and wavy.
You basically want me to create another monster.
I want some wet and wavy, like a dirty blonde, honey.
You feeling very that these days.
I'm feeling very dirty Diana, honey.
You feeling very that, honey.
And I need it in my eye so I can swipe it out my eye.
You've been telling me that shit, y'all, for the past 2 days. Talking about you should have put it in your eye.
It need to be in my eye.
But it need to be in your eye for you.
So that when I talk and I have on my glasses, I could just gently pull it to the left.
Really?
Just keep swiping it out my eye like I'm important.
This is supposed to be like it's supposed to be what? Oh, I see what happened.
Yes, we see I'm gonna look like a butter pecan Rican. What happened to the sound?
Hold on. I see what's going on.
I want that same hairstyle, but I want to go to the left.
To the left.
So it can be in my eye.
Also, you want it. Testing. So it can be hanging all over here like this.
If you give me hair, it's gonna be long.
Giving the girls tangy slush.
When you finish with me, honey, I'm gonna look like I'm a Latino.
Oh, really?
Because I'm getting me some wet and wavy.
You basically want me to create a box.
I want some wet and wavy, like a
testing. Joseph, hold on. I don't know what's going on with the sound. Testing 1, 2.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, let me see what's going on right here.
Okay, they said it's much better now.
Okay, I see what I need to do.
Yes, I need some hair in my eye, honey, so I could be a butter pecan Rican.
Here we go. Okay, we should be okay. Now.
And I can take my little finger and push my hair to the side, and then be talking and just let it come into my eye over my glasses, and I could just take it and move it out of my eye.
You have a whole analogy. You see, this is why it's difficult sometimes to be with you. It's because you have these visions in your head, like that you can explain, like vividly. And I'm looking at you like, what the fuck did he come with? Where the fuck did he come with all that?
Yes.
Like all that detail.
See, because that would make it amazing. Like if I had the hair in my eye and I was at the top of my winding stairs.
I mean, you
said, welcome to my humble abode.
Yeah, like as you be explaining this stuff,
Hey,
it's
baby.
like a vivid picture comes right across my, like right across me.
Right,
Like,
because I paint a picture of what I need.
it's like
Of me standing at the top of
you
the
have
stairs.
this whole analogy.
See, because like I have to paint a picture for you with me with some sandy blonde hair like you have it, but just in my eye with my blue glasses on. And I'm standing at the top of the stairs. The stairs are marble.
Wait a minute.
The stairs are marble and the banisters are black. And there's two winding staircases on either side of me. And I'm standing there in my purple Afghan. And I'm like, Sheila, please put them in the waiting room. Sheila, please put them in the waiting room. As I'm moving the hair out of my eye.
I am still on the stairs are marble and black. That's what you said. Marble.
The stairs are marble, white marble, marble, white and gray marble with a black banister.
See, that's why we ain't gonna never come into the goddamn because you could have spun it on your marble staircase.
I sure would. I'm gonna live the way I was meant to live. I know in another life I was a rich white woman. I know I
broke as fuck because you done spun up all the damn money.
But see, I have these visions because I know in another life I was a rich white woman, a stuck up rich white woman. I know I was. That's why I can have these visions and they're so clear in my head.
Like when you be explaining this shit, I be like, I can see it.
Because it's the truth. You know I deserve to live that way.
Wow. it's something.
What? But see, I was bad. And that's why I had to come back as a black man.
Really?
Because I didn't do my job right as a rich white woman, honey. So I had to be punished.
Well, wait a minute. As a rich white woman, what did you do?
I was stuck up and spent money and didn't help people, honey, and I just hoarded all the money for myself. And I lived this lavish lifestyle, honey, so I had to come back as a poor black man. It's what it is.
Oh.
Yes.
Lord Jesus. Joseph.
I guess that's what they describe as hell, honey.
Joseph. You died. You was a rich white woman in your life, and you died and came back as a black man to be punished. Because when you was white, you didn't do right.
Right.
So we ask you this. So what if in your next life you become a rich white woman again?
Then I did right as a poor black man.
Now, will you do right?
I believe I'm doing right now.
No, if you become a rich white woman in your next life, as a rich white woman.
Probably not, because when it comes to money, honey, I just think about myself and what I want and the people around me that I love, which would be my husband and my children. And I'm going to give us whatever it is that we want.
Got children?
I'm sure I did in another life.
You had children?
Or maybe I was too selfish to even have kids. Probably, because I don't see where I would want to share my life with anybody but just another human being that I could just get rid of whenever I wanted to. So I can't have children. Because I'd be responsible for them for 18 years.
What else?
I'm just saying, it's just horrible.
Because your stories be so real, like real. You can
say, Trish, happy birthday, Trisha.
Happy birthday, Trisha. It's Trisha's birthday?
Today, and if Monica's in the chat, happy birthday, Jamel.
Yes, happy birthday, Jamel.
Yes, it's Trisha's birthday today, y'all. I'm just saying,
Oh, Joseph.
It just is what it is. I can't help it. My previous life is taking over my mind.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Joseph.
Yeah.
When I tell you that I am full,
you didn't even eat nothing for real.
I ate yesterday.
You didn't eat a lot.
Yes, I did.
Unless you ate when I went to sleep.
No, I ate a lot. I ate I ate everything that we had. I had everything that we cooked on my plate. And
I did too, but I didn't eat it all.
But you know me, I'm not a big eater. So for me to eat that big plate yesterday, I'm still full.
I'm sitting here thinking of what I could go eat.
Not me.
I'm like, wait a
Like,
minute. All the meat we cooked. No, actually, I want what I really want is some collard greens and neck bone and some peas and rice.
I am full. Like,
Y'all, let me tell you what he did, honey. Let me tell you what Terrell did. Let me tell you how he tried to sabotage my food.
I didn't try to
After he
sabotage
sat
it.
here and told y'all, "Oh, I'm cooking this amazing dinner," and da 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 da. Joseph cooked these amazing black eyed peas and neck bone. Did I tell you the black eyed peas was amazing? Amazing. The next thing I know,
They
I'm in the
were.
room and I'm like, well, what's on fire? Because the fire alarm went off. I'm seeing smoke. I'm like, oh, he burning, honey. That don't look amazing.
Ain't no fire alarm went off.
Yes, it did. You didn't hear it?
No.
No, I'm serious. The fire alarm.
No fire alarm didn't go off.
Jamel, I promise you, I'm not lying. I swear to God. The
Where was
alarm went
I?
off.
Where was I?
You really didn't hear it?
No.
I swear to God, it did.
Because it's not true, Joseph.
Jamel, I promise you, you can call Omar right now and ask him because he said who's burning what.
Oh, whatever.
No, I'm serious. The fire, I swear to you.
Which one? Where is that?
It's either one upstairs or the one right here by this in this
Oh,
room.
wasn't that much smoke in here for that damn fire alarm to go off? And for the smoke to be up, Joseph.
Tremel, I swear. Only
Okay,
I really thought you heard it go
not,
off, and I'm being honest. I'm being for
I'm
real.
not going to argue.
That's the only reason why I knew something was burning, because the fire alarm went off. And I'm being honest.
I ain't hear no damn fire alarm anyway.
It did.
Anyway.
But anyway, it wasn't like you was burning up your own damn food. You burnt up my damn beans.
Well, I told you when I was making the rice, I didn't realize that.
Because you're jealous. Because you're jealous. You was jealous of my beans.
Jealous of what?
That my beans taste so good.
They was cute.
That's what it was.
They was cute.
That's what it was. I ain't never seen somebody so jealous they had to burn your food up.
No, I know I ain't trying to burn.
They had to burn your food and pretend like it was something. Oh, I thought it was the rice.
Ain't nobody trying to burn your food up and sabotage you, honey, because I was looking forward to having the black eyed peas too. They were amazing. They were good. And the field peas and rice was good, and the collard greens, they was good too. So
my feelings just hurt. I just want you to know.
I give people credit where credit is due. Now you, on the other hand, you ain't telling people how amazing those stuffed pork chops were. Are you gonna tell them that?
Hey, Dwayne, the pork chops is good.
No. It was more than good. They were amazing.
They was good.
No. They were amazing. Amazing. Don't do that, Joseph. Don't.
The pork chops were really good.
No, they were amazing. I made the stuffed pork chops. I made the stuffing, the cornbread
the
stuffing.
The meatballs was good.
The cornbread stuffing, the meatballs, and
you didn't make the steak yet.
No, I haven't made the steak.
Now, see, I know that's what's going to be. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Tremel could make the hell out of some steak. That I know is gonna be amazing. So you ain't even got to worry about me going in there and trying to cook the steak because I'm waiting for you to cook the steak because I know that's going to be amazing. See, I don't have a problem with giving it up when it's due.
Yeah. Well, you know, my pork chops were amazing because when I remember taking your plate to the kitchen, you didn't have.
No, it wasn't that your pork chop wasn't amazing. It was that them pork chops was thick as shit.
They were.
They was thicker than what I thought they were.
Yeah, they were very thick. They actually didn't look like that. They didn't look really thick.
They didn't look as thick as they cooked
didn't get
up.
really thick until they were cooked.
Right.
I wish I would have seasoned them a little bit more.
And I think they would have been better stuffed, like what I had said, with the cream cheese and the spinach.
Yeah, probably.
That would have been a real good stuff.
And you know,
because
I soaked those. I soaked those pork chops. I soaked them in Hennessy as well. So they were supposed to have a sweet taste to them, just like a small sweet taste with a kick, with a little kick of like sriracha. But it didn't turn out that way for me.
Was that what you was going for?
Yeah. Did you? And you were supposed to be able to taste the liquor in there.
I didn't. Actually, I didn't know. Even when you told me about the meatball, I knew it tastes different, but I didn't know what it was till you told me.
I was mad because I had only bought like one box of cornbread, and those of the cornbread that I did cook. You know where I cooked it at?
in a cast iron.
Yeah, I cooked it in a cast iron skillet.
But I just think because that pork chop was so thick, it needed like I said, like the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Because the cornbread made it too thick, even thicker than what it was.
You
know
think
what
so?
I'm saying?
I like the cornbread stuffing. Yeah, the
I
cornbread
like the stuffing. The stuffing itself was
I
good.
didn't like
It
the
was
sausage
amazing.
that was in it. I
The
wish
sausage
we had another. I
It
wish
should
we,
have been like a crumble sausage.
yeah, I
not a
wish we,
kielbasa.
I wish that we had gotten some, yeah, like sausage, like that crumbles or something like you know what kind of sausage.
Yeah.
It's more spicy, more seasoned.
Like yeah, right.
Than
the
what we had.
kielbasa.
Yeah. Because but that was I had to improvise because at the last minute,
Right.
I went out and bought the stuff for the stuffing. I couldn't even find stuffing mix because I was gonna get some stuffing mix, some actual stuffing mix, but I waited too late. The stores were closed, and so I had to improvise. And that's
It
how
was
I
still
improvise.
good.
I always make cornbread stuffing at Thanksgiving. A lot of people just pass it by for some reason. But I became interested in cornbread stuffing because I remember going to this soul food restaurant down in the village called Tookie's. You know, Tookie Smith, Willie Smith's sister. She had a restaurant down in the village called Tookie's. Years ago. It's probably not even. It probably don't even exist no more. But she used to serve this cornbread stuffing, which I can never get right because she uses the way she cooks it. She puts raisins in it and everything. Josephine is so good.
Hey, best friend. That's how my mother used to make stuffing.
Yeah,
it was so good. It had raisins.
Yeah, it really was. And I was thinking about getting some raisins. Just I was like, I don't know, Josephine eat this child.
My mother, the way my mother used to make it, she used to because Tracy still make it, and sometimes I do too, but I haven't made it in a minute. She would get like the stuffing mixed. Remember what you picked up, and I said put it back because I didn't feel like getting sausage. Stuffing mixed like that, some ground beef, and she would mix it and season it, what have you. And then she put some raisins and onions and peppers and everything in it and cook it. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Well, as y'all can hear, we had a pretty interesting Christmas. It was a nice cooking session, and we just relaxed and
enjoyed ourselves,
and just did what we wanted to do. And then we just made a decision to sit down and eat, and we decided to watch a movie.
I was disappointed in that movie.
Joseph was into it more than I was.
Cause I was really just watching it to watch it at that point. I was disappointed because it wasn't giving me what I thought it was going to give.
What was it called? Being the Ricardos.
Being the Ricardos. I thought it was going to give me. I don't know what I thought. It just didn't. It was kind of.
It really wasn't that interesting to me. I guess because one of the things, for me and people, everybody has a right to feel the way they want to feel. But this is me. I'm just really not interested in what a celebrity is. When they're not being a celebrity, I don't care about that. I don't care to know about their personal lives. A lot of us want to know about these celebrities. Y'all want to know about their life and what they doing when they ain't performing, or what they doing when they ain't acting and stuff like that. Y'all want to know that. I don't care about it. I don't want it. I don't care to know it.
And see, for me, I didn't pay attention to that part for real because I'm like you said, I don't care about that. I mean, I thought it was crazy that she kept thinking Ricky was cheating on her. But I get it because he was always out in the clubs and doing his little babaloo thing.
Yeah, that's why they got divorced.
For me, what I liked, they got divorced because she was able to prove he cheated on her.
Yeah.
But for me, what I liked was her work ethic.
Yeah.
That she refused to record anything unless she felt it was going to work.
Right.
And if she didn't feel it was going to work, she was going to tell him to change it and how she wanted it changed.
Yeah, she really made it make sense.
Right. And she was going to insist upon it being changed and not being done the way they wanted it to do because she knew what would work for her and the rest of the crew.
Joseph, get that test with me. Yeah, she really, you know, her work ethic was really something to see. She really like looking back now. I can look back on all those shows, Lucy, and I can see how much sense they made because she made it make sense. She did. She made it make sense. She was like, I'm not going out there and doing this, and it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it makes sense. That was the thing that I loved about her. Was like she was like I remember they were telling her about this script when Ricky sneaks up on her and he covers her eyes, and she has to guess who's covering her eyes, and she's like, first of all, how does Lucy not know that Ricky is behind her in this small little apartment?
Right.
You know, how that don't make no sense. Why can't she hear him in this small apartment that they in? That was the thing that I liked about her was that,
she made it make sense.
Yeah, she made it make sense. She really did. She made whatever it was that they did, she made it make sense. Which was genius because she's still number one in media. Her show got 60,000 views, 60 million views
when it first came on,
and she still holds the record for that even today. So. And that was at that time, that was really a rarity because television was so new.
Right. And then they said that stores and stuff recalculated things because people would not leave their house when she came on TV.
Yeah, because they closed.
And when you can change the world because of your television show,
right? That's how many people was watching. It was like this Macy's. All the major department stores were closed early on Mondays because nobody was in the store on Mondays between the hours of
whenever it came on
7 and 9. No one was in the store. So that's like wow. But she was genius, Joseph. Like I loved Lucy.
Oh, I loved Lucy was a comedy genius. There's no when it came to physical comedy, there's no woman that's better than her.
No,
not even to this day.
No. Now
the only person that I think came close, the only people that came close to being like Lucy and Ethel was Carol Burnett and Vicki Lawrence.
Yeah, them.
They came close because they were just as funny as the two of them.
Yeah. Now for black people, we could say Monique and Countess Vaughn.
But they really wasn't physical comedy.
They were, Joseph.
They were more.
Monique and Countess Vaughn were good together. They were good comedy.
No, they were good and they were good. They were definitely funny together.
I'm saying
Countess Vaughn on her own is hilarious.
Right. They were no Carol Burnett. They were no Carol Burnett and Lucy Ricardo and Ethel Mertz. They were not that, but they were, for our generation, they were like funny. They were funny. If you look at some of the Parker
right, but you don't really
you'll see
you don't really see black men or women that really do physical comedy. Most of us are like comics where we tell jokes, or it's funny like Martin and stuff like that.
Right. But that's another one. Martin, I can compare Martin. I'm not saying that they were better than. I'm not saying these names to say they were better than or worse than. What I'm saying is that they fall into the same category as like Martin was
comedy.
Martin made it make sense. Martin was funny. It
was funny. Martin was just, as my grandmother said, she couldn't stand Martin, child. We'd be watching Martin and she go, "This is too silly. Turn it off." It
was, but that's what it was supposed to be.
That's what we told her. We said it's a comedy show. It's supposed to not make sense. It's supposed to.
It's supposed to be silly and ridiculous and funny. That's what it's supposed to be.
But not according to her, honey. It was too stupid.
Yeah. People don't understand that. Martin was supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be silly. And he was genius too. He was genius. He taught I think he taught Tisha Campbell everything that she knows today. If it wasn't for him, she wouldn't be the comical actress that she is. It was all because of him. She got all of that from him. If you look at my wife and kids, she was Gina. But she was a different Gina. But
Because you know that was the shade. David Wayans didn't want to hire her, right?
oh really?
He didn't want to hire her because he felt that she was gonna be Gina, and he didn't want that
And she
from her.
was. She was
No,
funny.
she was
She was
no,
like
she
a
was.
married,
First of
funny
all, I think
Gina
she
with
was
a
funnier on My Wife and Kids
yeah, me
than
too.
she was on Martin, and I think that's because Damon let her be totally different. He didn't want her to be like Gina, so I
Right.
think he
No,
let
I'm
her.
just saying like Gina had, if you watch Martin, Gina had started to get really funny. She had started to like
Right, because in the
stand
beginning she wasn't funny.
right. She had started to be in the same space as Martin Lawrence because Martin Lawrence was just naturally funny as hell. So,
That's us Aries people born
when
on
she
April
left the
16th.
show, when the show was over with and she did My Wife and Kids, it reminded me a little bit of Gina, but in the sense of her being a married woman with a husband and kids. Like, what if Gina was married and she had a husband and kids? I would depict it the same way that it was on My Wife and Kids. The only difference was there was different men. It wasn't Martin. It was.
For me, it didn't give me a Gina vibe because she wasn't. Gina gave me more of a kind of a.
No, she didn't do it all the time, but there were
No, no, no.
times.
What I'm saying is Gina gave me more of a stuck up vibe
Right,
just because of the job she had, and
right.
like
Well, naturally,
it was always
naturally.
portrayed without being said like she was better than Martin. If you get into like like even
Right, if you
Pam
get
would
into this,
always make,
right, if you get
but
into this,
on My Wife and Kids they seemed equal.
right,
So it
yeah.
was like it was a whole
It's just that
different
she was the
vibe.
stay-at-home wife. She
Right,
could afford to stay home. I
right.
get what you're saying. No, what I'm saying is that she wasn't always Gina on the show, but there were times when she would do things.
No, no, no.
It would
I
be like
agree.
antics. It would be like the same antics that you would say, what if that was Gina on Martin? That's what Gina would do. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I remember there was an episode where gave herself a makeover. And when she gave herself the makeover, she told this story, and I swear to God, it sounded like her and Martin, because her and her husband were in the bed and they were talking, and she was telling him this story, and it was supposed to be serious for her, but it was funny for him. It was just, like I said, the chemistry was different. It was very much different, but there were times when you would say to yourself, "Damn, that's Gina." But
See,
it was a good show. It was a
and
good
El
show.
Manning's here. I agree with you with that. I agree with what you said. I believe Martin held her back a little bit, and Damon let her shine.
Well,
Damon let her
Martin,
just do her.
to be
And I think
honest,
with Martin, she had to hold back a little bit because it was his show. And I'm saying this because Martin born on April 16th, and I know me. You ain't gonna outdo me on my own show.
well,
That ain't gonna
I
happen.
don't think it was that he held her back. See, what y'all don't understand is that
The
if you
writer,
look at the show, if you look at the show, I'm talking about with the improv of it all. The improv of it all. Martin was teaching her. He was teaching her. This is how you got to carry. Like you got to let go, because she was so stuffy when she first came on the show. Remember, she was this businesswoman, and she wanted to stick to that, but there was no antics from her. But if you notice, in when the season started, like when they started to get more and more, like season 5, Gina was like, she was funny. She was just as funny as Martin. She was. She was. She was just fun. Remember, he got beat up by Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Remember what he looked like after he got beat up? And then right after that Gina, the head got stuck in the headboard. That was genius. The way she carried, the way she acted. Even when she got all high and stuff like that off of the pain pills, and she was supposed to go to the prom with him for man of the decade, and she didn't make it. But did you see how did you see how she carried? Did you see how she carried? At the when she tried to come to the reunion and stuff like that. And she was just as toe up, honey. But he was I think he was teaching her at the time. He may have said at one time, I think, wait a minute, she getting just from this beyond it. This ain't gonna work. And he might have pulled her back. But there were times when, you saw that he had taught her something. So, we said all that to say, I'm just really not interested in knowing, um, who the background or the personal lives of the celebrities that I, cater to or the celebrities that I like. Like, I don't want to know what. Like, I like Taraji P. Henson. I think she's a genius. I think she's like comical. I think she's a good dramatic actress. So, but I don't care about her personal life. I don't care about all that. I don't want to know. I don't care to know about that. I don't care to know about, her son and, what she does with him and who she hang out with. Because she hangs out with a lot of people. Like she hangs out with Mary J. Blige, is one of her good friends. And, I don't want to know all that. I don't care. I don't care. It really doesn't. But it's some people that care about that. Like, I don't think they should be hanging out together, and they will not like somebody, based on what their personal lives are. And see, that's the thing. We didn't grow up with social media, Joseph, and us not growing up with social media, makes us understand that. I mean, we didn't know a lot about these people. Like we didn't know nothing about the Jacksons. But look at that long ass goddamn movie that they put on every year about the Jacksons. We didn't know, about their personal life. You know, we didn't unless we saw it in Jet magazine or something like that. We didn't know, and they would tell you very very little. I don't, and we didn't care. We didn't know. We didn't care. And most people didn't care to know. They just liked Michael Jackson's music. They just liked the Jackson Fives music. That's it. And that's why I don't like to watch a lot of those types of movies and shows, those all about biographies and stuff, because it's disappointing. It takes away from the artist. Um, Look at Aretha Franklin. That movie was terrible. It was terrible. You know, and to know all the things that you found out about Aretha Franklin, I would have rather not known all that. I really would. I would have rather not known all of that stuff about her. And that's what I'm saying. We are too entangled in these celebrities' personal lives, and we put them up on pedestals. Because they are who they are, we expect for them to carry themselves a certain way. We're supposed to expect them they're supposed to walk and talk a certain way, and if they don't move that way, we get in our feelings. Speaking of that, what about Megan Good and her husband? A lot of people are saying, "Oh, I knew they wasn't gonna make it. I knew they wasn't gonna make it." You know, and
Well,
we were watching something, and I think we were watching Empress Channel, and they showed this part of this documentary that she did on him and her, where one of the audience members said, "I was in the supermarket and I saw your picture, and you had your breasts exposed. We're gonna cover up, right?" You know what I'm saying? And so people is like, just because she married to a minister, they expect her to be a first lady and not wear her breasts out and things. She got to change herself. I'd rather not know all of that stuff. Like Nene Leakes, Charlie are dragging Nene for filth. All just because she got a boyfriend. What the fuck? She not supposed to have a boyfriend. She's not supposed to have a boyfriend because, as far as y'all concerned, she ain't supposed to have moved on yet. She's supposed to be still grieving over her husband. But why? That's not for y'all to say. That's not for us to say. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, if she got a boyfriend now that he using her, if she got a boyfriend now that she's just going through it, she's crazy.
why?
But that's what people be thinking, Joseph.
Because people need to mind their fucking business.
That's what people be thinking.
That's the problem. Like with Megan Good. You know why I felt the marriage wasn't going to last? It had nothing to do with people. It had to do with the fact that I'm like, okay, this man is a minister. Megan Good is a sexy woman. You knew who she was from the door. You knew you can't go into it expecting her to change who she is. She has an image. She has an image to maintain. If she decided she wasn't going to be an actress anymore and she was going to be a stay-at-home mom, that's a whole other story. But if her plan was never to stop doing what she's doing, then you have to accept it all. And I think
Right,
it's
and
what
he
they
did.
said
That's the
that
great
he
thing.
he accepted it,
Mhm.
but he didn't want to, or it was becoming too much
Right.
for him.
Like he said when he first met her, she
And
was a
like that
smoker.
woman that was in that audience that told her to cover up, I would see. First of all, that's the problem with quote unquote Christians. They so busy wanting to tell you what to do, and I bet you the woman that told her to cover up had 5 kids from 5 different men and don't know who none of the baby daddies are. And she probably would have ended up on Murray if she didn't find Jesus to save her life and fix her fuck up problem. That's the
Right.
problem with killing you Christians. They always
Right.
want to tell everybody what to do, but they ain't looking in their own motherfucking backyard at all the shit they got back then. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, I don't blame Megan. Y'all ain't gonna sit here and tell me I don't love God and ridicule me and all this other stuff just because I choose to be who I am. You choose to be who you are. I choose to be who I am. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch.
Right.
Because see, when I start cursing y'all out, telling you to kiss my ass, I'm gonna be the wrong one.
Right.
But y'all can run around here saying whatever y'all want about me, because quote unquote, you Christians and the Bible gives you the leeway to do that. Bullshit.
But
as far as Nene go, you can't tell nobody how when they get over their husband or when they get over a boyfriend or something when they die. Everybody grieve in their own time. Some people I know that their mothers died.
They got some people get over things. Some people get over things faster than other people
for years. Like, come on, you can't tell people like
right. But some
people die today or tomorrow.
Yeah, but Joseph, some people get over things faster
no, but
than
what
other.
I'm saying
Hold on. Some people get over things faster than other people. And you can't get mad at just because a person.
That's what I'm about to say.
I'm like,
if you die today or tomorrow,
I'm moving on.
I'm moving on. My initial plan ain't to go find me another man.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. That ain't gonna be my initial plan in my head. Oh, my husband dead. Let me go find me another man.
Right.
But if I'm just chilling or whatever, and I'm at a bar, I'm not supposed to go out no more. I'm supposed to sit home and cry every day.
Stay home and cry every day.
So I go out with my friends and I meet somebody nice, and he like, oh, can I take you out? I heard what happened. I'm just trying to, I don't want to, I'm just trying to be with you, be friends with you or whatever. And we get together and we hang it out and we find out we got a connection. I'm supposed to tell this man no just because you just died.
That's what society thinks. That's what society. And see, that's the thing. That's why I don't want. That's why I don't care to know. Like, let me tell y'all something. I used to go to church with my mama, right?
Hey, Angela.
Listen to this, Joseph. I used to go to church with my mama all the time. You know that. You know, I told you before we got back together. I used to go to church with my mother all the time. And my mama and her friend will be sitting in the front seat talking about everybody in the church, especially the deacons. And I used to sit with the deacons. I told you I used to sit with the deacons in church.
Yeah, you sat me with them when I went.
And yeah, I did. I sure did. And I used to tell my mom and them, Mom, please, y'all stop talking about deacon this one and this deacon that one. I don't want to know that. Because when I'm at church and I'm sitting with the deacons,
why are you telling your mom business?
We all be treating each other cool. We cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? We cool with each other. And when church is over with, see you later, brother. See you later. We go our way. That's it. I don't want to know if the deacon is doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. I don't want to know that. And that's why I used to tell my mother, like Joseph, I don't listen to a lot of this celebrity stuff, like the background stuff. Like, I don't care how Nicki Minaj live. I don't care how Beyonce and Jay-Z live. I don't care. I don't want to know. Because sometimes I get in my feelings. Like, I watched this thing about how Beyonce's daughters get treated. I was like, damn, why the fuck did I grow up? Poe. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, you know, what if you grew up with a child that was wealthy, that came from money? What is it like? You know what I'm saying? Some of these
I know
kids, you be
that's what I
looking
was
at
trying
them,
to tell you. That
you
was
be
just
looking
right
at them
on.
like, damn, I wish I was you. And so that's why I don't be wanting to hear that shit. Cause it ain't me.
Well, see, I think that's why people want to know their backstories because they wish it was them and they want to live
I don't want to know
vicariously
that.
through
That ain't gonna do nothing but make me
them.
mad. It ain't gonna inspire me.
Because
It
that's
ain't
the
gonna do
only
none of
reason
that,
why they
child.
could want to know. Because
It ain't.
I really don't care.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care how
Like,
many
you know,
cars
you
they got.
listen, let me tell y'all something.
Now, if you
I'm
tell me
going
that
to
they
tell you the
giving
truth.
away
I'm
money,
gonna be honest with you. Y'all might stop following me or whatever. I still listen to R. Kelly. I still listen because I love R. Kelly's music. He was a
I don't like
genius.
this, honey.
He was a genius.
Only thing I want to know is if they're giving away free coinage and where I can go sign up.
For what?
The free coins they giving away.
Who?
Whoever might be giving away some free coins. That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know where the free coins is.
If Beyonce is giving away $500,000, honey, tell me I'll sign up. And
I be wanting to know that part. I be wanting to know. I be wanting. Okay,
let me know when her music coming out because it might be a song or two I like.
Right.
If she's doing a movie or something like that, that's what I want to know. I don't care if her and Jay-Z got problems and so long whipping his ass in the elevator. Who cares?
Right. I don't
Shit
care
happens.
about all that.
It's real life.
I don't care. You right. I don't care about all that. I don't.
Because I don't want y'all to know I'm getting my ass whipped in the elevator by a girl.
For the most part, I don't be wanting to know celebrities, mess and stuff like that simply because I don't want that's that part of me. I don't want to be judgmental of that. I don't want to be in that space. I don't want when I think that's why I don't listen. I the people, the artists that I love, I don't follow them like that, to know their personal life. There's people that get up in the morning, honey, and read Nicki Minaj's Twitter posts and be like, okay, what she mean by this? And by the end of the day, they be done had a whole motherfucking analogy, honey, of what they think that post meant. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. I'm not interested in
that. I got my own problems. Why I care about theirs? Those are rich bitches. They can buy. But
like I said, listen, y'all, I still listen to R. Kelly. I love R. Kelly. I don't love him as a person, but I love his music. You can't get away from it. He's written for a lot of artists that I know because I'm in the industry. He's writing more artists than y'all would really realize. If y'all had to do this mute R. Kelly and stop listening to R. Kelly, y'all have to stop listening to most R&B artists. Honestly, most R&B artists from the late 1900s, 19th century and
1990s
and the 2000s, you have to stop listening to their music if you're gonna mute R. Kelly. But I love his music. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And I get what people are saying. We had this discussion going. I get what people are saying about him as a person, what he did personally, and I thought about it. I did. I had to because I want when it came to listening to him, I wanted to be fair. And so I said, let me think about all the things, all the reasons, I had to think about the person and so on and so forth. One of the things I discovered was that number one, he's a genius. He was a genius in terms of writing and producing the music that he has produced from 1990 until now. Genius. Hands down genius. Now, his personal life and the analogy of that and what he did and what he did to these women and stuff like that, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. Does he deserve to be compensated for this? No, he doesn't deserve to be compensated for what he's done to these women. He needs to pay for what he's done to these women. And then I said, what about his family? R. Kelly has a family. He has a wife or ex-wife, because she ain't married to him no more. Dre ain't married to him no more. And he has children. These children ain't never done nothing to nobody. These children ain't never done nothing to nobody. He got 3 kids, ain't never done nothing to nobody. and they're suffering as a result of what their father did. You know, they're suffering because there are a lot of people that are not listening to their music, to his music. I don't know how lucrative his music is today, but in the grand scheme of things, it must not be that lucrative because he owed child support and all these other things like a mug. So it must not be as good as it used to be
Well,
or as it should be. So I think about the fact that he got kids. His daughter who's very talented. These kids grew up in a lifestyle, a whole totally different lifestyle other than ours, Joseph.
well, I'm
And
like this.
so,
I ain't
I'm
never.
like, I'm like, okay, well, that's that's just it is what it is. So that's why I still listen to his music. Now, when I
I
go out
ain't
and buy
never
an R.
wanna.
Kelly album or something like that, no, I won't. I'll listen to it on iTunes so I get it for free.
I ain't
But
never
I'm not
wanna
going to tell
afford
y'all
it,
that I'm not going to stop listening to his music because I'm going to
and
listen
I
to his
ain't
music.
going out and buy it now.
No, I'm not going
But
out
if
and
it
buy
come on
it.
the radio and I feel like I want to listen, I'm gonna listen.
Child, one of my favorite songs is being played right now. That's his song called "I'll Be Stepping." It's on the Best Man soundtrack, part two. The Best Man part two. It's on that soundtrack. Love the song, Joseph. I listen to that song all year round. I must get on your damn nerves playing that damn song. But I'm not gonna stop listening to him. I'm just not gonna stop listening to him. Period. Point blank. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or anything. I did in the beginning. I did stop. I stopped listening to him. I did. I did. I was with
It's
everybody
just what it
else.
is.
I
I
was with
don't
everybody else, and I was stop. I had
look
stopped
like I
listening to
said.
him.
I got my own goddamn problems. I can't worry about other people's
Yeah, that's
problems,
why. Like
and
I
that might
said,
sound selfish and sad and whatever, but I just don't. I don't care. Like
yeah,
I don't have time. Like I, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say because that's real. Look, okay, things happen. And I
yeah,
can't be accountable for things that happen to other people. I just can't. I had bad things happen to me in my life, and I don't see y'all canceling those people,
right.
honey. And
And
some of
see,
them are
no,
still
no, no.
walking
Listen,
around.
the Lord ain't made us responsible for punishing nobody. That's what I say. The Lord God, the Lord, y'all stop doing his work. He ain't made us respond. He ain't said that you're supposed to punish this person. The Lord ain't gonna put that in our hands because he knows that all of us fall short. So the Lord
But
ain't
I'm
made
saying,
us
how you
responsible for
gonna punish
punishing
somebody
somebody else.
when you like?
Well, I
Child,
mean, well,
don't
it's
get me
being done,
started.
Joseph, with
But
the
just
Me
don't
Too
get please
movement,
don't get
with
me
the Black
started because
Lives Matter, with the Karens, and all of that.
it just kills me that these people know injustices happen to other people and they don't sit there and say shit. But when it comes to certain people like celebrities, it's always cancel culture, cancel them, cancel them, cancel them. But yet Uncle Bob is fucking little niecey and ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But because R. Kelly did it is a problem because he's a celebrity. Like make it make sense to me. Like people pick and choose shit. And that's the part that gets me. You can't pick and choose. If it's wrong for one person, it's wrong for everybody. It's not just wrong for one person. But I watch people pick and choose who they mad at, what they mad at, and it's the same damn thing. It's just a different person doing it. Just like y'all will see a boy on TV just as gay as hell, but he ain't gay, he's straight because you like him because he's a celebrity. But yet let somebody else walk down the street looking like that. He's all kind of F words and everything else just because he's not a celebrity. Make it make sense to me. People pick and choose what they want to be mad at. If you're mad at one person, you got to be mad at everybody across the board,
All I'm saying
not
is,
just one person. And that's what makes me mad. If we're gonna be mad at everybody, then I'm on board. But I'm not gonna sit and be mad at one person just because they're famous, and the next person I'm not gonna be mad at because they made a mistake. We have to pray for them. No, I'm not. I'm not doing all of that.
well, all I'm saying
I'm
is
not.
this. All I'm saying is that first of all, you gotta get your ass out to TV. We got to get our ass out to TV, and we got to stop looking at these stories because that's where we get it from. That's where most of us get it from. We want to live just like people live in the movies, and that's not real life. That's a script. It's a script, and like I said, the Lord ain't gonna make us responsible for punishing somebody else. It's not our responsibility to punish someone else. It's not our responsibility. So, I mean, with all due respect to all those people that don't listen to R. Kelly no more, those people will sit there and they will judge me because I listen to R. Kelly. They will say
Right,
bad things
Trisha.
about me. They will say, I'm a bad person. What about the girls? And you listening to him as you contributing to, his him being a p word. And I'm like, no, I just like his music. I do. I like his music, Joseph. I love R. Kelly's music.
Can we
Him as a
move on
person,
from R. Kelly?
we can remove him from it. Him as a person, I just really that ain't. It's none of my business. I'm not. I haven't committed any crimes, you know. And I pray for him. I pray for whatever. Child, I pray for all the victims. I pray for him, Lord Jesus. Honey, he need prayer, child. He need a blessing. Now, also last week, Kim Porter, she was guilty. She was found guilty of all charges. All charges. Now, who did she shoot, Joseph?
Some boy, some black boy.
Was it the young man that they
I think it
pulled
was in
over?
Brooklyn.
Oh, this happened. Okay,
I think. I'm not sure. Because child, every time somebody said Kim Porter, you know who I thought about?
Puffy.
I did. And I'm like, what did she do?
Right.
And then I'm like, wait, Kim Porter ain't what?
Well, she was found guilty.
No, I know.
And
But
I think,
whenever I hear the name, I always think Puffy and his girlfriend. And
yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, I
she-
think I think if she had not been found guilty, and y'all, let me tell you something, the climate is changing. And it's changing for a reason, because these people out here, they know black people ain't playing. We're not having all that shit no more. You're not gonna kill us and then go to court and say, well, he made a move and that's why we shot him and that's gonna be justified homicide. Ain't that shit ain't happening no more. It's not. It's not happening no more. And so I really think that if Kim Porter had been acquitted in any type of way of any of these charges, it would have been a problem. It would have been a problem, just like George Floyd. That jury knew that. I don't care, aside from everything else that they all the evidence and stuff like that, they better have came up with a damn guilty verdict. They been had. Black people, we stop. You can't do that to us no more. You can't do that to us no more. Y'all people, y'all white people out here that think that y'all can walk all over us and do anything y'all want and say whatever y'all want to say to us. You can't do it no more. Those three men, that boy was jogging down the street, and those three men, just because they didn't like his color, they ran up on him and killed him in cold blood. And they really thought that they was gonna get away with that. And they would have gotten away with it. There was a time where they would have gotten away with it. Ain't no more. So y'all white people, y'all can stay behind, stand your ground and all that other bullshit. Black people ain't having that shit no more. We're not having it. We're not having it, honey. I promise you, if this woman would have went scot-free, if she would have went scot-free, okay, Porter is the one that shot that man. She went to his apartment. It would have been a problem. It would have been a problem all over the world, honey. Like all over the world. The world, not just the United States, the world. It would have been a problem. It would have been a problem. But thankfully she got charged. She was found guilty on all charges. And I believe she's gonna be sentenced February 1st or February 5th, I think. Somewhere around that
But
time
I
she's
think
gonna be
that's because of
sentenced.
social media and because all white people are not racist.
Oh yeah, had it not been for social media,
I
the
think
case
they're
would have
getting
been so
tired of
big.
it as well because they're seeing that what we're saying is true.
Right.
And they're like, okay, well, they're right.
Yeah, they used to be able to
just
hide. See, and that's the thing.
right. You used to be able to say whatever you want. That we
Right.
did this and we did that.
Social
and they
media
did
don't
this
allow
and
you to do that.
because they're investigating. They're investigating. I didn't read the story, but I saw the story. They're investigating a cop in New York City, in Brooklyn, for the same thing. They said the cops said that the boy committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
The black boy committed suicide, and they want the body cam because they don't believe it. They know they killed him. They know they killed him. And they tired of it. The cops are tired of it because they the ones getting the brunt of the bad part of it. People are tired of it. Everybody tired of it because becomes enough. After a while, just enough is enough. It's like, what the hell? What are you going through?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I was getting something. And see, I tell you, Joseph, like, with police, I tell you, there are good police. I know good police officers. My father was a police officer. He was a good police officer.
I don't even think it's about the police officers. I think it's about just people in general.
No,
people in general are tired.
I think, and we do in a whole lot of ways. We have social media to thank for that.
Right, because they see that what they're saying is not true.
Yeah. You see the truth. It's right in your face. When you see them Karens, like before, white people used to say, oh, we don't do that. They used to be able to throw rocks and hide their hand. You can't do that no more. Miss Karen and Miss Barbecue Becky. You can't do that no more.
I know somebody that told me it was at work and the lady called them and she was like, oh my God, I want to apologize. I acted like such a Karen. And the person started laughing. And she said, what do you mean? And she said, oh, the last person I spoke to, oh, she was getting on my nerves. She was like, and I have never been a Karen in my entire life. But oh my God, I was such a Karen. I apologize. Oh, I can't believe I did that. The things that I said. So she was like, well, man, it's, sometimes we all have a moment, da 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 da. The lady was very apologetic to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was laughing because she's like, Joe, I was laughing so hard. She was like, because this woman was so apologetic and she couldn't believe. She just kept saying, I can't believe I was a Karen. This was a white woman. And she was like, I can't believe I just did that. She's like, I just can't believe I just did that. But she pissed me off so bad that I couldn't help myself. And I'm laughing because I told the person, I said, well, sometimes, people bring it out in you. I was like, sometimes people bring it out. I said, at least she was able to identify this is not something that I do. And I did this because this person pissed me off. I said, she was very apologetic to you, which she didn't do it to you. But at the end of the day, she realized she did something wrong. I was like, and that's a plus for her. I was like, now, will she do it again? Who knows? I said, but at the end of the day, she felt bad for doing it the first time. I said, because she claimed she never did it before. And it was like she was in shock. Like, I can't believe I did that. And I was like, well, you should have asked her what she said and did. I said, because if she was freaking out like that, she must have said some old wicked shit to that girl on the phone. But it happened. Hell, people take me out of my element that I don't want to be acting a fucking fool for. And I do. I don't feel bad afterwards. But
there's people out there that watch us, Joseph. They have a certain expectation of us and how we should carry ourselves when we're in public.
I mean, people are having an expectation, period. And your expectation of me has nothing to do with me, to be honest, because I'm going to be me. And if you think you're going to walk up on me and say whatever you want, and I'm going to look at you and smile and be like, really? Is that what you think? You done lost your ever-loving mind, honey. Because when we first got on YouTube, child, some of y'all would make comments on these videos and I would go in. And then I realized, why am I arguing with somebody I'm never going to see?
Yeah, they have a right to feel that way.
Like right now, we have comments that I don't even respond to for videos from 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. What am I going to respond to them for?
Right.
Just a video from 3 years ago.
Right.
Like, of course, I want to go in and I want to read them. And I'm mad that they keep showing up because YouTube did some old new shit where unreplied comments constantly show up. But I'm like, what am I responding for a video from 3 years ago that you don't like, or you don't like what me and Tramel said? That's your opinion.
Right.
That's fine. We put it out there, so I can't get mad if you have an opinion about what I said. and it goes against what I said.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I did. I ain't gonna lie, child. I was calling people all kind of bitches and hoes and dog face bitches, and I was going
Yeah,
in.
you were.
But then I'm like, Terrell was like, "Why you getting yourself upset?" I said, "Because these people ain't gonna talk to me in their old motherfucking kind of way. Because they was in my face. They need to get the shit slapped out of them, or they wouldn't do it at all."
But then I'm like, calm down. Like Joseph, calm down.
Well, why am I arguing with a ghost? Because technically, that's what you are, ghost.
Yeah, I was like, Joseph, calm down. Why you getting yourself all riled up and stuff?
Right, and my thing is this. Like I said, because it was one time, and I appreciate it, and I don't remember who it is, so don't ask. I remember one time me and Tramel said something, and the person took it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, instead of attacking us, they sent an email, and they said what they said. And I said, "Oh no," I said, "No, you misunderstood that." I said, "If this is how you took it," I said, that's not what we meant. This is this." And they was like, "Oh, okay, I'm so glad you cleared that up." That's what you do.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna, y'all know I respond to everything. I'm not gonna curse nobody out just because you took something the wrong way.
Right.
And you coming at me the right way to get clarity on something. That's what you should do. And then if you don't like my response after that, then we can have a conversation about it.
Right.
But they heard what they heard, but they misunderstood. And then once I cleared it up for them, they was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you cleared that up because I thought y'all meant something totally different." I said, "No, we would never say that." I was like, "This is what we meant." And I apologize. I'm sorry you took it that way because that's not what we meant. And they was like, no, it's fine. It was this whole nice little email that could have went completely left. If they came and attacked us in the wrong way.
Right. But like I said, there's some people out there that have this expectation of how they feel as though we should conduct ourselves. And it's something.
Oh, we know. Oh, you already know that.
What?
That there's people that have a view of how we should conduct ourselves because they don't feel it's appropriate.
Remember that dude that went off on me talking about you don't treat Joseph right and all this other stuff? I was like, child, who the hell is that?
Like, how you know how my husband treat me?
Yeah.
And I would treat him better than you.
Yeah. I was like, well, who is that? You know what I'm saying? But there's people out there that have this expectation.
I think a lot of people, and it's funny to me, I think a lot of people get confused at what they see on the YouTube channel.
It's not, they don't get confused.
Because some people think I'm being abused by you. Some people think you're being abused by me.
Yeah.
And it's funny to me because then that tells me that, okay, well, if some of y'all think I'm beating up abusing Tramel, and some of y'all think Tramel is abusing me, then clearly y'all don't know who we are.
Right.
Because it's one thing when it's just one side and you think one person is getting abused, but when you think both are getting abused, some people say I abuse him, some people say he abused me, and then everybody else see it for what it really is.
We be getting our friends be saying blink twice if you're in danger.
Right, now, some of y'all be joking.
We had one friend coming to a wellness check. Remember?
I had somebody come to my house and do a wellness check, talk about if I'm ever in trouble, just dial in 911 SOS and they'll come around.
Yes.
Well, why would I have to do that?
And it was because of something that they heard.
Right. Because they people, oh, child, it's
have an expectation of who you should be or how you should carry yourself when you're not. Here, they don't understand it. We the TheMKingz here on YouTube, but we ain't the TheMKingz, honey, when we get off camera. We Joseph and Tramel.
Me and Tramel sit around and laugh and have fun.
Well, we pretty much are the TheMKingz, so we do the same thing. We go back and forth. We go back and forth with each other all day long, and we make each other laugh all day. But I don't be beating on him, and he don't be beating on me. That's the only thing that we be beating on each other.
Right. I'm like, honey, if Tramel put his hands on me, I would be locked up. Y'all would be seeing me with a microphone going live from Rikers Island.
I'd be like, Joseph, if you ever put your hands, and we talk about this, I'm like, Joseph, if you ever put your hands up, you better be town, honey.
And I tell him all the time,
girl.
I'm gonna bust his lip.
Right. You better leave town. And he better leave town. I told him, I
But
said,
you
I'll
know,
be
some
straight in there
people
with
believe when he pick up the hammer that he be really hitting me with the hammer.
Child, y'all know how many lumps he would have.
Do y'all know where he would have to find that hammer if he ever hit me with it? And I'm talking about on his body in an orifice.
Child.
Oh my God,
That
it's
is-
just funny to me.
it's a
It's
key.
just funny to me.
It's the key. It is.
It's
a key.
hilarious.
But when you think about it, you know.
Now, in the beginning, me and Tramel did go through a lot of. It wasn't physical, but
No.
we would get into some heavy heated
Child,
arguments.
we would fight, honey.
Like, you know, somebody called
But
the
not
police
like
on
hit
us
each
one day.
other, child. We fight each other with words more.
But believe me, the yelling and screaming and throwing things, somebody called the police on us one day.
That came from me.
Because he
I'm
was
the one that
screaming out the
yells and
window, screaming help, like I was doing something to him.
Mm-hmm. I screamed out the window, help! Call police!
And they did. Because you
Somebody
know all
called the
Karen
police.
gotta hear is call the police, honey.
Yes,
and she
honey.
gonna call the police. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore.
No, we don't beat on each other either, child.
When we realize that, you know, two fires
Child, let me
burn,
tell you
honey.
something. I told Joseph, I said, if you ever give me a lump, honey, you're going to have one to match because that's my motto, honey. If you beat me, honey, I'm beating you. We're going to the bar. We're going to have a drink. When people ask us what happened, we can tell them the same goddamn thing. He hit me. He hit me. That's it. So,
it's just hilarious to me that, you know, some people think he's abused, some people think I'm abused, and I laugh because I'm like, well, damn, what do they think about us for real? You an abusive husband, I'm an abusive husband.
Yeah, I mean,
The
you had
hell?
people say, send messages.
Is there any love?
Tramel, you don't treat Joseph good enough. Or you always treat him mean and stuff. Like what? Okay.
Caught up in the things you say on the live.
Yeah.
And then I sit there and play passive.
Yeah. It's like somebody said last week. Some people like Joseph more than they like me. That's cool.
But
some
I mean,
some people like Tramel more than they like Joseph.
Right.
That's cool. That's
but
cool.
that when you have two people, we don't expect you to like both of us, because some things I may resonate more with people because
Right.
I'm more like them, or they want to be more like me. And Tramel may resonate more with people because he's more like them,
Right.
or they want to be more like him.
Right.
I don't expect everybody that's watching me to everybody loves Joseph. No.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Tramel. No, it's two of us.
Right.
So hopefully you like both of us. But if you don't, at least you like one of us.
Right. Right.
We ain't asking for two.
Right.
We take one.
Right. And some people say y'all are hilarious.
And then you got some people that don't like either one of us.
Yeah.
So more power to them. Shit.
Yeah. They'll tell us that too.
I don't like either one of y'all. Okay, bitch. And you want what? A cookie?
Okay.
I'm starting to bake. I can make you some. How about that? I wouldn't need it if I was you, but I'd bake you some. Ooh, I might do that. That looks interesting.
What?
He's cooking chicken and soaking it in orange soda.
Oh, I've seen that before. You've never had like beer can?
I've
chicken?
had
Chicken with Coca-Cola in it.
I've never seen it done in orange soda, but I've seen it done with Coke.
Oh, child, they do it with all.
Coke is good, and he's making a sauce
Sprite.
with it too.
They do it with Sprite. They do it with orange soda. They do it with
I'm
grape
not an
soda.
orange soda person, so I don't know how I would really like this. But it looks interesting because he's making a sauce out of the soda. And he's making a sauce out of the soda as well.
Yeah.
I don't know about all of that.
I can't wait to make those steaks. I'm gonna cook them medium rare.
Yes, with blood dripping out.
Yes, very that.
Ooh, you know what I need? An egg over easy.
Really?
I don't know why that tastes so good to me.
Egg over easy is good. Yeah.
With blood coming out and an egg over easy and the yolk in the blood with just a little salt and pepper. No other seasoning but salt and pepper.
Right.
It's amazing. Oh, he was cutting up all this cheese. It just made me itch looking at it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, we can ready to go. I hope that y'all had a nice meal yesterday. We had a good meal. And y'all don't keep that leftover Christmas dinner. Throw that shit away today. Today is the last day to eat.
Chanel, Christmas was just yesterday.
I know, but today is the last day. No more Christmas dinner. Joseph, no more Christmas dinner. Tomorrow is Monday. No more Christmas dinner. Go back to the regular stuff. If you still got Christmas food, throw that shit away.
Right, Trisha, they act like me and Chanel, Ike and Tina. Trisha said Ike and Tina.
Y'all throw that Christmas food away. Eat the rest of it tonight.
I'll give y'all till Tuesday.
No, I ain't giving nobody. No, that's too long, Joseph.
No, because they might have made way more than we did.
No, everybody should have brought some food home. Everybody should have brought a plate home, and whatever is left should have been a little bit. Most people, I give them to eat it
today and tomorrow, and by Tuesday it need to go on the go.
No, but some people are keeping it in there until New Year's. No, you ain't supposed to be Christmas dinner that long.
No, not till New Year's.
Y'all should have been and ate that stuff yesterday and today. Today should be the last day for leftovers. Invite your family members over, like the cousins that live down the street. Y'all come on over here. We can finish this Christmas food from yesterday and finish it up. And whatever is left over, take it and throw it away. It ain't that much. It might be a pan's full. Get all that.
That's right, Trisha.
All those
Trisha
pans and shit.
She said she throwing hers right in her belly.
Right.
And it's her birthday. She gotta eat that.
Right. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But throw that shit away tomorrow. Today is the last day.
I'll give y'all till Tuesday to throw it away.
I ain't giving them till Tuesday, child. That food ain't gonna be in my damn refrigerator tomorrow.
What the hell is a refrigerator? Ain't no such thing as a refrigerator.
It's a refrigerator.
Ain't no such thing as a refrigerator.
That's not gonna be in my refrigerator tomorrow. It's not. I'm not eating that.
A refrigerator.
No, I'm not eating that. I don't want that.
I don't know about
No, mommy. I don't want. That's a weird snack.
If you need a good laxative, I'd eat them greens.
Yeah.
Because the greens will get you going by Tuesday.
Yeah. Now, if it's greens and black eyed peas and stuff like that, you can have that. You can have that. But throw away all that ham, that you ain't gonna eat. If you gonna do something
ham's still good. You can make some sandwich for kids for school.
You can make you a ham soup chop.
You can make some ham soup chop.
Yes,
get you some split pea and put that ham in that split pea soup and have an amazing time.
You could do that too. But that stuff ain't supposed to be in your refrigerator that long.
Child. And some people got a turkey on you.
Child, that's too much. That's too much. Throw it away.
You better take that turkey bone and make a soup.
Yeah, you could do that.
Because you want to make a soup on you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the pieces that you're supposed to save. Like, Joseph, we saved the turkey and all that other stuff because I made turkey. What?
I'm sorry. I saw this commercial and I'm not going to lie. I was going to surprise you this year because we canceled the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
Because we really have never, ever, ever gone anywhere for our anniversary.
Right.
And I really was going to surprise you and do a cruise, but I am so scared because of the coronavirus.
Don't do no cruise.
So that's not going to happen.
Don't put me on no go.
And I saw the commercial, and I really, really, really want to go on a cruise with you. I really it's in my spirit that this is what I want to do for our anniversary.
I can go for a couple of days.
But I'm scared. I just read that article where the Royal Caribbean.
Too much for the boats.
No, I just read that article where the Royal Caribbean they couldn't dock. I don't know if it was in the Bahamas or wherever.
Yeah, because somebody tested positive.
No, not somebody. 50 people on board had the coronavirus, and I'm like, oh, child, I'm not trying to do that. I mean, we got till June, but still,
that's not fun.
I don't wanna. I want to go and have.
I get nervous being on stuff like that. I get nervous.
I'm not nervous to be on a ship. I'm nervous because I don't want us to go and get sick.
Yeah,
I want us to
no.
go and have a good time. And then going out of the country, that's like,
Yeah, see,
it's
you ain't got to do
annoying.
all that for me.
I want to do something different and I want to do something for our anniversary. But I guess I'm going to have to find something domestic for us to do.
Mm.
I guess we could do domestic. That'll work. Yeah, it's going to have to work. Wait a minute. Tyrone and fam, is y'all still in the chat? If not, I'll text y'all.
Yeah, we ain't got to do all that. No, I'm not.
No, because they didn't. That means they didn't. I want to know if they didn't go or they couldn't go.
Mm.
Because this was their trip,
Oh.
and I don't think they went.
Oh, okay.
But I want to know if it was because they just didn't do it, or they
Is it
couldn't do it because of the corona.
Right. Y'all, and speaking of that, before we go, this is the last thing we're going to talk about. How important it is for you to wear your mask at this time.
And stay your ass away from people.
And stay away from people. Social distance is we back to that. We're back to it, Joseph. We're back to it. We're back to the time when we had the social distance. And we have to wear these masks when you become in presence of people. You have to wear a mask. Make sure y'all wearing your mask. Because I go out like Joseph. I was out today, and I was in the store, and ain't nobody have a mask on. Nobody. And the people that did have masks, they had it like under their chin,
But I hope you had on one.
I had my mask on. I put my mask on, honey, and I do not take that girl off until I leave. Yeah, wear your mask. You gotta wear your mask.
I don't take my mask off till I'm in the damn car.
Right.
Safe away from the people, honey.
I put mine on. Like Joseph, I just got my mask with this right here. Look.
Actually, I gotta find them because
like this.
We got a whole bunch of masks in here, and I don't know where they at.
Mm-hmm. I'll be in the store just like this, honey. Hey, the girls. Hey, what's going on, Miss C? Hey? What's shaking? Mm-hmm. I paid it. No, I put my mask on. I make sure I put my mask on. Make sure y'all put your mask on. And being safe and be safe. Social distance, when you have the social distance, we just have to do it. We in that day and age.
Yes, please be safe, y'all. And I know, even though you being safe, sometimes shit happens, even when you being safe. So, it's easy to say be safe.
The reason for you to even be safer is because
right.
of all the things that are happening or going on. You just have to be careful.
Hey, Monica McCray.
You got to be careful. You really just have to be very, very careful out here in these streets, y'all. And there's a lot of people that's doing the right thing. That's social distancing.
And even though you're vaccinated, you still could catch this coronavirus.
Yeah, this new strain is something.
It might not take you out, but you can still catch it.
Yep. This new strain is something else. So y'all be careful and be safe and make sure you wear your mask and stuff, all right? So we're going to get on out of here.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope that y'all had a good Christmas dinner. I hope everybody had a good Christmas dinner and, just had good times with the kids and y'all know the children gonna have toys all over the place. Some of y'all. Hey, that's what comes with Christmas, child.
And remember, make sure you catch us this week every time we go live, because after this week,
we're gonna be gone.
We're gonna be gone for a month. We're gonna be on hiatus because we have a lot of things happening. We're moving. We're doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we may pop up here and there in January, but it won't be consistent like y'all see us now.
Oh wow!
But make sure y'all catch us this week, because after this week,
that's it.
Well, I'm not gonna say that's it, but
that's
for the month of January, it'll be very sporadic when you see us.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't gonna be that much. So with that being said, y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and share us out to a friend. Make sure you tell a friend about the TheMKingz and tell them they don't want to miss it for the 2022 season.
That's right.
And if you want to become part of the McCray-King's Kingdom, hit that join button and become a lord or a lady or a knight even at our round table. Make sure you check out the McCray-King's Boutique for everything McCray-King's and Dare to be Different. Also, check it out. There's going to be new merchandise for 2022, and you don't want to miss out on that.
It's going to be a whole new store.
Yeah, it's a whole new store. And also, make sure you enjoy your evening. Thank you for spending your Sunday night with us. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
And we will see you tomorrow morning at 11:30. At 11:30 tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time, and 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, please always walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always, always remember, even when we're not here in January, that is Team McCray.
On TMZ.
Later, y'all.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.